So yesterday on the show, I said I think it's unlikely Shannon Sharpe works at ESPN again, and I thought all of what Shannon did was carefully staged in order to make it look like that was his decision, and he did ESPN a favor by making it look like all of that, because I don't think ESPN wanted to make any of that worse than it already was by firing him, suspending him, or even commenting on any of what's happening there. So Shannon can exist doing the stuff that he's doing on the stuff he owns, but the stuff that other people own, he cannot do whatever he wants. But the argument against what I'm saying is, well, he moves the needle, Dan. There aren't that many who do. Like, he actually produces ratings, and then where does Disney or any corporate giant have to do the math of, in my lifetime, that all happens around someone, and they are not likely to return to Disney. But in this particular case, you have a totally different media landscape, and you've also got Disney getting in the business of, we're going to rent some of these mercenaries, free agents, people from the outside. We're going to give them platforms. We're not going to own them. We're going to give them independence so they can do other stuff. And so maybe under these circumstances, I've got it wrong. I don't think we'll see Shannon Sharpe on ESPN again, but maybe ESPN needs whatever it is that Shannon Sharpe is doing, because he is actually one of the few needle movers, but it's not because of likability. And I like him, but it's not because of likability. It's because he gives opinions, and the two things almost, I would say, can't coexist to be done the very best way that returns ratings, given that you're trying to do something that appeals to the broadest net of people, and therefore you're going to have people who watch you because they like your cruel. Stephen A. Smith's judgment of people has gotten more performative and more wrestling than it's ever been, at least in part, because it's obviously rewarded.
It works.